Pambeleni zanu-pf. Phambili lokubambana. Phambili ne-youth league. Ne-youth league. Nokugona. Nokugona. Nokubathana. Nokubathana. Nezimaset. Nezimaset. Pasine MDC. Pasine wanotikanganisa. Icho. Notenda ngiyabonga. Comrade Vice President Manduru, Comrade Chairman SK Moyo, Comrade Radio Administration Martin Mutasa, Commissar, Comrade Shamu, Minister Edu Harare Province, my Miriam Chukukwa, all members of the Politburo Central Committee here present, other members of the party from the provinces who might still be here as guests, our newly elected leadership of the Youth League, members of the Youth League, all of you from various provinces, as representing not just yourselves, but others you have left behind. Representatives of the Women's League who might be here, ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends. We came in order to fulfill our mission. The mission by way of a mandate of a constitution that once in 5 years we must have a National People's Congress. But that before that Congress, the Youth League and the Women's League must meet at their conferences and, in accordance with our Constitution, select their leaders, make the necessary changes if necessary, pass their resolutions, which will be later on placed before the oncoming Congress, National People's Congress, side by side with other resolutions, especially those which will come from the Women's League and also from the main body. I want to say to you all, congratulations. Amhlophe makorokoto on your having accomplished your mission. It was hard work, I know. Very hard work. You traveled long distances, those of you who come from outside Harare. But you knew you were moving on a road, not a very smooth one, rough one, in order to arrive where you will converge together with others from other sides who will have walked similar rough distances. And your efforts brought you here, together therefore, because you were determined to be good ambassadors of your provinces, as indeed good ambassadors of the party. You obeyed the constitutional instruction that compliance, obedience to the Constitution is a great act of discipline in itself. A party which just moves blindly, doesn't know what road to follow, meets as and when it pleases, without any regularity, is a part in chaos. You have the past to draw from, to learn from, and it's that past which has fed into you the way to do things properly. This is the way. And when you get back, you must always say the way is not what I think. It's not what anybody else just thinks. It's the way the Constitution thinks. Look at the Constitution. It will think for you. It will tell you when you should meet in your various provinces, and when you should jerk even your province into meeting, as and when it's time for it to do so. It is just that act I want to praise you for. Obey. Well, you are not individuals. You are members together of a party that has all along been united. We derive our strength from unity. Zanu-pf. That unity subsists. And we have forgotten we were two once upon a time. For the journey we have walked from independence has been the journey of oneness. True, with the hitches here and there, but all the time remembering that the struggle we fought made us one. The very fact that we are Zimbabweans who cherish the history of our people, the fights, the struggles that were fought before, and we having fought the second Chimurenga together on various fronts. That is a history we must cherish. You are born out of it. You are sons of that history. Let no one deprive you of being the sons of that history. The history that has made you and me Zimbabweans. The history that has made us take off and throw away the false jacket that we were forced to wear that read Southern Rhodesia. We no more wear it. We were forced to wear it. Our parents, grandparents were forced to wear it. For nearly a century, 90 years, 1890 to 1980. Now we wear our own self-made jacket, which reads Zimbabwe, the Republic of Zimbabwe. And you're the makers because your parents, your ancestors, your own comrades, some still alive, some who will celebrate in a few days' time because they are gone, some of those who are gone, and all these combined in making us what we are, sons of Zimbabwe, Zimbabweans in full. And so, when we sit here as the youth, we are sitting here as a people with a legacy that we carry on our shoulders. And legacies are never dropped. They are passed on from generation to generation. The legacy of freedom and independence. The legacy of ownership, sovereign ownership of our natural resources. The legacy that Southern Rhodesia was born again as Zimbabwe on the 18th of April in 1980. And that birth will continue to be celebrated every year in the future, because it's a rebirth. And you are the carriers, therefore, of that legacy. Multifaceted legacy. You came to this meeting full of ideas. I'm glad that you have gone through the process of putting your thoughts down, of merging them with the thoughts of others, and producing what is now that volume of resolutions. Thank you for those resolutions. They speak of your demands. They speak of your ideas, your recommendations as to how you would want to see our country's natural resources, the wealth of our country, turn into the fortunes that build our nation, that build you, that will build those who will come tomorrow as our sons, future sons and daughters, future generations. We will again look at them at Congress together with you. And it will not be the many of you on that occasion. Perhaps not exactly everyone who is here is going to attend, but we hope many of you will attend Congress. And then, when they are blended and looked at, and one by one examined, and those of them who should be expressed now by way of statutes, new laws, will take that form. Those of them which do not need to be transformed legally, but merely obeyed, we will ensure that government obeys them. You would want to see your status made better, opportunities created. Sure, this is also our wish. And that is why I said, as I spoke to you on the first day, that for you to take advantage, seize the opportunity that the country offers, you need to be prepared as participant. The necessary education, intellectual skills, physical skills, some experience, necessary discipline in you. You must be prepared to perform in the area best suited for you to participate in. Discipline. That creature they call discipline. What is it? It expresses itself by way of our acts. There is an opportunity. You want to do mining. You combine A, B, C, and D, E, F, etc., and you form a company. A fund is organized for you. You have the necessary engineers to help you. You start the business. And then, midway you discover others don't come to it. Some do come. They choose to come as and when they like. Others take to drink. Others to humanizing. You can never succeed that way. But discipline, if you have that discipline, it means you have also the focus. It's one thing, it's easy to say we want opportunities. But it's a difficult task, extremely difficult task, to take up those opportunities and utilize them properly. You're an accountant, well trained. You get a job. And there you are, you play with the figures and start now a fraudulent exercise of stealing money through the pen. Open a bank. You start a bank, the same thing happens. Well trained, they have done it. You're threesome. You say, gentlemen, I am an accountant. He has done finance, and you have done business studies. We have done economics in addition, and we have worked somewhere. We have experience. Let's start our bank. We want to help people, and you advertise. Clients come, they deposit their money with you, and you start looking at yourselves. I'm building a house. Another says, I need a car. Can't we give ourselves loans from the deposits already? You are proving you are not disciplined. You are not supposed to do that. Just now, we have that mess. The majority of our banks started by youngsters, young people, well educated. Are facing liquidation. We are trying to save them from liquidation, Minister of Finance. And the cabinet, because people have used the monies wrongly, or they have gone out and taken loans from elsewhere which they cannot pay. So, discipline, discipline, discipline. But there are others who have remained very moderate, very modest, knowing that a business does not yield profits overnight. You must struggle. If you put in capital, you will not recover that capital that easily. You must work and toil. You come then to a level when they say you're breaking even. That means your costs and your earnings balance. Then slight margin of profit. Then that margin continues to grow. But it takes time. You've got to be patient. Patience, patience, patience is also a virtue. If you want to earn easily, come to the informal sector. You have a garden, you grow. 3 months, vegetables you're selling on the market. 4 months, etc. Chicken run, yes. We have people with farms. And the youngsters, all of you are saying, I don't know my price. I don't know whether you can run a farm. It's a difficult proposition, I must tell you. And people think the larger the farm, the better. Not necessarily so. On a 50-acre farm, you can do wonders. I've seen women do wonders on just 2 hectares, if not 1 hectare, of a garden which is well watered with irrigation. I'm thinking now of my wife. My vegetables at Nojga come from just next to us at the house there. Drip irrigation, we get potatoes, we get vegetables of sorts, we get green maize. I'm not talking of the farm, just the garden. So people can make money. On, say, a 13-hectare plot at home, village Pakutama, many of you have been to our home there. Just now, you can end up Norona, Pane wheat crop. Of course, the Manyame River is not far from us. We draw the water from Manyame River. It's about just, well, I reckon I'm spoiled by the British. I reckon in miles. I don't know these kilometers and so on. Just about a mile. And we have a pipe to give us water for just watering. We have had maize. We had about 52 tons of maize just from there. And on the side, I have a piggery. Nakapiwa nguruwe dzokutanga navazhanda. You are Deputy Minister of Agriculture. Then huku, We keep just about 4,000, 5,000 for eggs and so on. And that enables us to look after the home and look after a few people who work. So they don't have to come. Even the fees, I pay them from what we earn there. Kumsha. The farm is not yet breaking even. We are yet to break even. That dairy which gave you yogurt, it's not breaking even yet. We are still putting equipment. We have just acquired my equipment from Italy and so on to get to butter stage and cheese stage. And it has taken us time. But patient, I'm saying patient, let's be patient. So there it is. Be patient, but act properly. Act properly, you must be people admired by your own wife, your own children. The other people, give examples to those around you. We will do our best. We will try to create even financial sources for you to have loans. But you must be people whose activities are the model of your children, model of others around you, as I say. Yes, you fought, those of you who are in leadership. Yes, you won. I know there have been hitches. Ndinoziva zvangu kuti here vakuru vamwe vakamboedza pani papapa, some monies and so on. Get away from that. Mukaita tsika yekujaira kupiwa mari, and you want to act nokuti matopiwa mari chete. Kana musina kupiwa mari, hapana chandinoita. You are spoiled already. You are, to me, you don't deserve to be a youth league leader at all. If you allow other people to buy you, and if you have voted because ndakapiwa mari nangana kuti ndivote nepapa nomuti uyu, and ukavota nomuti iwoyo nokuti wapiwa mari, goodness me, you are rubbish. You are as more for just rubbish, dirty rubbish, as the person who has given you money, both of you. The giver and the given are alike. But we know you are now, you have emerged. Most of you are not like that, but some are like that. We know. And kumsoro kwedu kune vano vanitsika yoyo vanototsvaka mari yokuti vatenge kuti vadiwe, kutenga kuti udiwe. You are not political prostitutes, are you? Some people would want to make you political prostitutes. Huh? Ndozvinoita vakuru vamwe vemunomudoro anopiwa mari aiwa nhasi ndiri kuda kuenda chimbondipaiwo mudzimai wake womupa mari zvakanaka adhakwa zvinozonzi zvinondanwa ko hapana ngangondisagirawo uchichembera apa nepapa chokudii futi aiwa. Let us be well-disciplined people, lead our youth league well. We have to take care that we don't destroy ourselves and destroy the party. Vamwe vakangomirira kunzwa, izvozvo vanga vakamirira kuteya nzeve, vanana vachisangirai kuti takanzwa ukuku kuti kunenge kune kusanzwanana kupatu. Aiwa, ndozvatinoita. When something is wrong, we say it is wrong. But tinenge tichidaro in a constructive way. But takorektana, kudaro tinokorektana. And we move after the corrections. In this way, you have made a decision. These are your leaders. Obey them tomorrow. We will respect them from the top, and we will ensure that you will not be made puppets by those of us who are in the Central Committee or in the Politburo. Ayo, atidudar. There should be cooperation, good cooperation between the Youth League and the elders of the party. You and the Women's League which cooperate rakanaka. That's what we look forward to. I want to thank you for the resolutions that you passed. I thank you also for one which recognizes the little bit of gesture that we did, my wife and I. But that is only part of what we felt we should do. And in the past, this is how we built the basis of what we are today. My leaders, Pachao, were making immense contribution. When I staple the whole house being given to us for our then President Joshua Nkomo to use in Ifield. Right at this age, you see, it was that Paham Shandra Pamwe Pahab. Kwese Banankala Tango Nasty Wujko Pankala, Nasty Wujko. Here and there we gave a bit of money with my Vanatragar Yama, but that was all. Mota takangol siya mota zakafira indaka mota chancha ndaka tinga uganda kachira wamzenda ndikazo chuona chapiwa wasabaki sabina wamzenda wakuno and ndikazona chakutokandirwa nehukuma zaidi babayorekani makatadzakana kungoisa zvenyu chachizumbu chokuvhara kuti mvura irege kunani zuva rirege kupisa mota yangu. On a pale record, you see 2 door blue as the sky. The only one I bought as a bachelor in Ghana. Ndichanyenga futhi. Vakazotwekweretsa vana John Mapondera zvikanzi we want to revive it. Hameno zvinokuti chiri kupikana kumagaba uko. Hachisati chadzorerwa kwandiri. Well, these things happen. Those are daita. Pane zvakawanda. Takazoona pana zvakawanda zvaparara. Mapondera bought me Osia. I was sorry I was not able to go to a commemoration a few days ago. But he was a very kind man. Not very political, but very kind-hearted. Osia Mapondera. Mwiwaive msukuru. Chibudamu kuditenje takanzi handeise kushop. Takaenda kushop along Beatrice Road. Nofunga iwe neukama navo kana vepabhodhi ikoko zvikanzi no, on my account a dozen shirts ndakatengerwa a dozen shirts. Now see, I never forget that. But anakudzipfeka takangodzisiya taive kuHighfield 4475 taakubuda ndakadzisiya mumabhokisi dzakachengetwa. Ndakazodziwana baba iwe tadzoka. Sakaenda kupi? Apa nepapa vane innocent vana zvakatorwa zveshe mumabhokisi kana. Saka ndo zvakaita zvakaitika izvozvo, not just to me but to others as well. And in some cases even vana vakashaya vanovachengeta zvakanaka vaive nevanasikana. And it was disaster for families. Anyway, those things do happen. But this struggle is over. We now have our independence. We now have our natural resources. We now are living in homes. We want our lives to be better, our children to be better. We must work for that. So, with that, I would want to say to all those who have helped to manage youth, to manage and organize you. Takakangupai chairman, he was here all the time. Secretary for whatever, that is SK Moyo. Alongside according to the Constitution, we should be doing your minutes, helping you to do your minutes. Vanana Shamu, Vesi, Vangava Inimi, Nevosiu, Pakat Penyuanga Shibatsira Yuma committees, or Tangati now, and other members of the Central Committee. Vangava Shibatsira, I want to thank them all. Vakati Batsirao Nizripo, we thank them all. I would want, of course, you're going to write letters to them to express our gratitude and appreciation for those of them who made contributions towards the success of this conference. Well, this is Sunday now. It's a Pungwe we've had today, and it's right, and I'm sure all of you are tired now, especially those who have had to vote. My two places, UII, I understand it was very rigorous, my ballots are shown. But the results are what we have been given. And we congratulate Panga, he is the deputy. We shall, at the National People's Congress, be appointing the overall leader of your organization. But as I say, we are ready to give assistance. And let us all be united. The messages we have got, and including the last one, they all enjoin us to unity. We must be united. And that from the Congo says, united we stand, divided we fall. We have had this before in the African National Congress. This forward ever, backwards never. That is what we are. Well, you are the front runners. You are the front runners. Without your role in the front, thina abadala isu bakuru hapana zvatinogona kuita. Tiri chair. We will meet, yes, go to meetings, but you have got to be organizing the meetings alongside us. And kuti party nziyabudirira, it's you, your activity, your dynamism, your unity, first and foremost, and of course unity. And that unity must have discipline to assist it. So we look forward to working together. And I want to end up once again by saying congratulations to you all. We are together. I'm there. Thanks for all you have said about me, for compliments you have given me. And we look at the people who are driven by your interests, the people's interests. Without your support, we are nothing. Without your support, Mugabe would not count for anything in the face of now Obama and so on. But with your support, strong support, unyielding support, I feel we cannot be defeated as we defend our country and our rights and resources, and say to ourselves, Zimbabwe is free forever. Zimbabwe will never be a colony again. Forward we are Youth League. Pasi nyono tengesa. Tatin.
Thank you,